What sort of environment were you in as a teen, and how did that sort of shape what path you went down there?
Um, yeah, interesting environment. I suppose this is probably where it does get a little less normal than say a lot of teenage journeys.
Mhm.
Um, I because things got pretty gnarly at home between mum and dad. I guess now I have a bit more awareness. I was kind of like looking for a scapegoat or a way out.
Yep.
I was playing footy around that 12, 13 year mark, I think, but that kind of came with like getting introduced to alcohol
Yeah, right.
pretty heavily on a weekend. We'd drink a lot,
Mhm.
quite young, and I was still going to school.
Yeah, right.
So I was doing that behind mum and dad's back. But then I started to go off the rails at school in probably, I was never really great at school, but really went off when it really went off the rails in sort of around year 8.
Mhm.
And I ended up getting kicked out of school or asked to leave when I just before my 15th birthday. So
Yeah, right.
term 2, year 9,
Yeah, right. Okay.
which is, quite young, I guess. To the school's credit, they just said, look, we just can't control you. It's not working out. And then they actually did find me an apprenticeship to try for,
Yeah, okay.
which was as a diesel mechanic.
Mhm.
And like divine timing or whatever. And universe, like my dad took me to the interview, and the guy doing the interview, my dad knew really well.
Yeah, right.
So I was just a shoe in for that job.
Yep.
But I guess being 15 and out in the workforce, and the job was in Albury and we lived in Howlong, so they're about 20 minutes travel apart. And mum couldn't take me, so it was on me to like catch one of the latest school bus runs in to get to Dean Street to then walk to South Albury to that job.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So there's a little bit involved in that job, and like I was a kid hanging around with a bunch of grown men, probably not getting influenced that well.
Yep.
And around sort of that time, mum and dad were kind of on and off together. And dad was still living in the house on a weekend when he come home, but he was kind of getting up to no good, knocking shit off the back of trucks, which is kind of was like, I guess from like 13 onwards was kind of what I was getting exposed to.
Yeah, right.
He'd take me with him. That was our father-son bonding activity.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Go and knock some shit off the back of trucks. And that kind of, I guess, put me on the wrong path from a point of view of what's right and wrong. And like, I guess his theory was always like, well, you got to take opportunities, and I have to do this for us to get by, was his justification. So I kind of picked up those justification methods.
And no different.
Yeah, no different. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow.